Hola familia de minilingües, bienvenidos a nuestra sesión de lectura en inglés el día de hoy, la primera de nuestra semana, y hoy vamos a leer una historia que nos enseña un poco sobre las estaciones del año y nos enseña también mucho los colores y vamos a ver un poquito los números también, entonces vamos a practicar mucho de lo que ya hemos aprendido y también vamos a aprender mucho vocabulario nuevo también que vamos encontrando en la historia. La historia se llama The Tiny Seed, que quiere decir la semilla pequeña. Antes de comenzar, quiero pedirles disculpas porque la sesión de hoy tenía que ser una sesión en vivo, pero desafortunadamente he tenido problemas con el internet y no la pude hacer en vivo, pero aquí la tienen y vamos a disfrutarla igual. Bueno, esta historia se llama The Tiny Seed y fue escrita por Eric Carle. Es la misma persona que escribió The Hungry Caterpillar y el último libro, o uno de los libros que leímos la semana pasada de Brown Bear y Polar Bear. Entonces tiene unos libros muy, muy chéveres porque las ilustraciones son muy coloridas, entonces nos ayudan a entender la historia más fácil y a ver qué es lo que está pasando de verdad durante la historia. Y también el vocabulario que utiliza es muy, muy simple, muy básico, que nos ayuda a nosotros mucho porque podemos practicar palabras básicas antes de empezar a mirar historias un poco más difíciles. Entonces son libros muy buenos para practicar el vocabulario. Bueno, no tenemos vocabulario aparte el día de hoy. El vocabulario lo vamos a ver aquí porque, como les comento, es muy bueno ver cómo utilizaron los colores y las imágenes para mostrarnos la historia. Entonces, es mejor verlo mientras lo vamos leyendo. Bueno, ¿están listas? Okay. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, very small, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? Oh, that's interesting. So these are all the seeds, las semillitas, and there's one smaller than the rest. Which one is smaller? Can you see? Which is the small seed? Remember, small. Yes, well done. This is the small seed. This one is smaller than all of them. Yes. And it's autumn. It's autumn, so all the leaves are flying away. Wow. Autumn es otoño. Entonces, es otoño. Miren lo que está pasando. Wow. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seeds sails on with the others. Ooh. Look, there's one that's getting burned by the sun. Ooh. And there's a little one over here, the small seed. All of these are the big ones, and this one is the little seed. And this is the sun. We've seen the sun before in our vocabulary. The sun. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seeds cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on. But the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Can you see the others are over here? They fly very fast. And the tiny one is over here. She can't fly that fast. And these are the icy mountains. Very icy and cold. Then we have the sun up here, shining bright. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. So you have all the big seeds over here flying high, and then you have the tiny seed over here. Doesn't fly so high, very close to the ocean, the water of the ocean. And what's this? Can you tell me what this is? Well done, it's a fish. A fish. And what color is the fish? What color is the fish? Yellow, yes, very good, yellow. And the ocean is blue and green. Blue and green ocean. One seed drifts down to the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Who can see the tiny seed? We can see all the big seeds over here. Where is the tiny one? Well done. This one here is the tiny one. So these ones are flying high, and the little one, no, he can't fly so high. This is the desert. The desert, wow. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently onto the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. No. Look at the seeds down here. And the bird is having one seed, but the tiny seed is so small that the bird can't see it, so he won't eat it. Oh, now it's winter. Ooh, cold winter. Winter es el invierno. El invierno, y hace mucho frío. Look, all the blue colors and the white snow. The drops of snow, yes. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Wow, look at all the big seeds down here. And the mouse is having a big seed, but the little seed, can you see the little seed? Yes, this one over here, the little seed is not eaten because the mouse doesn't see it. Oh, now it's spring. Look at how beautiful. You have the sun and the rain and the flowers are growing, and look at the birds flying up here. How beautiful. So spring es la primavera, donde sale el sol, la lluvia, las flores, los pájaros. Todo se empieza a poner más bonito, más colorido. Bueno, entonces spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring! Yay! Birds fly by. The sun shines. Rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. Plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then, the little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants. and that little plant dies. Oh. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally it starts to grow into a plant. Can you see which plant belongs to the little seed? So this one I think belongs to a big seed. This one belongs to a big seed. This one belongs to a very big seed. And this one is the one that's dying. So which one belongs to the small seed? Yes, this one. It's starting to grow. Very good. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plant as he runs along and he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. No, look, it's the child's foot. He's running in the grass and he doesn't see the flowers. And he steps on one. Ooh, and that plant can't grow anymore. Oh no. Can you see the grass down here? What color is the grass? It's the green grass with the green leaves and flowers. Very good. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbors grow even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. Wow! This is the tiny seed. It's growing very slowly, and it has 3 leaves. Can we count them together? 1, 2, 3. 3 leaves. And how many petals does this flower have? Should we count them? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 petals. Wow! How amazing! And how many leaves? You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 leaves. Wow! And the flower is orange. Orange flower with green leaves. Ooh. But what is happening? First there are footsteps. Then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks the flower. Can you see the hand over here? And it's breaking the flower. Oh, poor flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. So he's taken the flower to give to his friend. That's very nice. It's a very nice gesture. It's summer. That's my favorite time of the year, summer. Summer es el verano donde hace calor y donde podemos salir de vacaciones porque ya el colegio termina. Entonces es una época espectacular. Summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and it doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Oh, giant. Wow, look at the house over here and the trees. And look at how tall the flower is. Wow. And this was the little seed. Wow. Look, all the people are here looking at the flower because it's a giant flower. And what's this over here? It's a dog. Well done, a dog. So we have the trees, the house, the flower, the people, and the dog. Yes, well done. What color is the dog? It's a brown dog. Well done. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Wow, look at this big sun. Big, huge sun. And near the sun you have the butterflies, which are very beautiful, the birds, and the bees. What sound do the bees make? Do you know? The bees go buzz. Yes, the birds go buzzing around. And all the animals are here visiting the flower because it is so big and so beautiful. Wow. Look at all the colors. The orange flower, but it has some yellow as well. Wow. How many birds? Should we count how many birds we can see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 birds. Wow. That's a lot of birds. Oh, now it's autumn again. Wow, so it went from autumn to winter to spring to summer and then autumn again. So it's gone around, yes. The days grow shorter, the nights grow colder, and the wind carries yellow and red. You see the yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. So some of them are taken by the wind and they fly around, and some go down to the ground, yes. And even the trees start losing their leaves because autumn has a lot of wind. Yes. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. Look, no petals, only 2 petals left. There's nothing up here. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. Oh, can you see that? Wow! So one flower has lots of seeds. Look at how many seeds. Wow! That's amazing. And the flower, this flower, only has 2 petals left. 1 and 2. This one's flying away already. Wow, that's a lot of seeds, isn't it? And that's the end of our story. So that was amazing to learn that little seeds can grow into big flowers, very beautiful. And the birds and the bees and the butterflies all love having the flowers around and seeing how beautiful they are. So that was a great story for us. ¿Cómo les pareció la historia? Muy divertida, ¿verdad? Aprendimos de las estaciones, aprendimos que las semillas pequeñas pueden ser unas flores muy bonitas y muy grandes al pasar el tiempo, al pasar las estaciones. Entonces, nunca podemos subestimar algo pequeño porque puede crecer y volverse algo muy hermoso y muy grande. Entonces, eso fue lo que le pasó a esta semillita pequeña que creció a ser una flor muy hermosa y los pájaros querían estar alrededor de ella, las mariposas, las abejas, todos querían estar alrededor, las personas que fueron a verla porque era una flor gigante y hermosa. Entonces, Es muy importante siempre saber eso, de que lo que a veces es pequeño no necesariamente va siempre a ser pequeño, puede crecer a ser algo muy bonito y muy grande y muy chévere. Bueno, muy divertida esta historia, ¿verdad? Nos enseñó mucho vocabulario, vimos números, vimos colores, las estaciones, recuerden winter, que es el invierno, summer, que es el verano, spring, que es la primavera, and autumn, que es el otoño. Esas son las 4 estaciones que hay durante el año, donde diferentes cosas pasan en el ambiente y las flores y los árboles y los animales, todos sobreviven y cambian dependiendo de las estaciones. Entonces, esta historia nos enseñó de que el viento, el sol, la lluvia, todo eso nos sirve para que las flores crezcan, los árboles, la naturaleza. Y es muy importante que todas estas estaciones ocurran para que podamos tener toda esa naturaleza tan bella que tenemos. Bueno, muchas gracias de nuevo por estar aquí con nosotros, gracias por compartir esta historia con nosotros, espero que hayan aprendido mucho, que se hayan divertido, que hayan practicado conmigo también los números, espero que hayan contado conmigo, eso es muy importante y les va a ayudar mucho. Entonces sigan con nosotros, el jueves nos vemos de nuevo con otra sesión en vivo y vamos de nuevo a aprender más vocabulario, a practicar mucho. Y vamos a leer otra historia muy buena, muy divertida, que también nos va a enseñar muchas cosas nuevas. Entonces, nos vemos el jueves, que tengan una buena semana, un buen comienzo de semana y nos vemos entonces. Chao, gracias.